welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the DC Multiverse Batman Arkham Asylum figure. So as you can see, this is the box that contains the figure. And I already had like one of the figures based on Arkham Asylum. I actually had like the Joker too as well, so I'm just not getting the Arkham Asylum Batman figure, And I did already knew this was out, but it just kind of took my time getting it because they have like so many figures. And this is also part of I think the wave 2, the second wave of the McFarlane Toys Multiverse DC figures too as well. So I'm going to get into this. And of course, this is based on the Arkham Asylum Batman, from the video game. And I have it in here too. Like the first Arkham Asylum, it was part of this two-part collection, which had Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City. Awesome games. Because I also have Batman Arkham Knight too as well. Now I originally had the ones that was like on PlayStation 3, but these are like the well, this right here is the remastered version, which is remastered for the PlayStation 4. I also have this right here, Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate for the Nintendo 3DS. I also have this, cause I'm playing it right now, But yeah, I'm going to get into this right now. So as you can see, this is the box that contains the figure. You can see Batman on the inside with his accessories, And of course, it has like an image of like the other figures like in the series, that you can get. And it says Batman Arkham Asylum right there. And Batman right there on the front too. So there's no question I would have picked this one up, because it was based on Arkham Asylum, As usual, you get the card too as well, the collectible card, which has an image of Batman on it, It says Batman Arkham Asylum. And as usual, it has like the scripture about the game too. It says source material was source Batman Arkham Asylum from 2009, real name Bruce Wayne, height 6'2", weight 210 pounds. And I'm actually Batman's height. I'm still kind of surprised because I'm 6'2", my height. It says when his parents were gunned down in front of him, young Bruce Wayne resolved to rid Gotham City of the criminal element that took their lives. He trained extensively to achieve mental and physical perfection, in addition to mastering martial arts, detective techniques, and criminal psychology. Dressing as a bat to prey on criminals' fears, Batman fights crime with the aid of his specialized gadgets and vehicles operating out of his secretive Batcave below Wayne Manor. And of course, you always get the usual DC stand too as well, which has like the peg right here. I do be using this to actually stand them too, like the McFarlane figures, Okay, as you can see, there's the DC Multiverse McFarlane Toys Batman Arkham Asylum figure. So I'm gonna just measure him, and he's actually like 8 inches on the stand. Like if you count his ears, he's just a little over 8 inches. And I actually do have him on the stand, but I already know that he does kind of stand, I believe, because from what I'm hearing, he can actually just use his cape, to actually stand him. You can actually just use like the cape, if you had him positioned right, and the actual cape will actually hold him up. But as you can see, this is the actual look of the figure. I must admit, it does like the Arkham Asylum version too of Batman, His head can be turned to the side like that. He can look up, kind of look down, to the side and so on. I like the sculpting on his body too as well, it looks nice. I do notice that right here, I don't know if it's just mine, it's like they got his abdominals kind of off, You actually have to turn it to actually line it up, so it's like it's kind of off, His arms can go up like that. He has a, it's kind of tight, he has a bend at the elbow. Hand rotation. And of course, he can do the split. His hat. The legs can go up. He can bend the leg, He has an ankle rock too as well. Pivot, he can turn it. So as usual, like the McFarlane Toys, they do have like lots of articulation in their figures, But I think this is a cool looking Batman figure too from McFarlane Toys. Now, like I always say, what I'm gonna still admit that I ain't really too crazy about is added to their capes. You know, we have these like capes that are like these. You know, I mean it's still kind of cool. You can kind of use them to actually hold your figure up, but I still don't like these kind of capes. I wish they were kind of like cloth type capes. You know, or even had like a bendable wire in them. You know. But they're okay because you can, like I say, you can use them at times to actually hold like the figure up, you know, when you need to stand, you know. What I want to do is talk about the actual accessories that come with the McFarlane Toys Batman Arkham Asylum figure. This right here is the actual grappling launcher, as you can see. The next accessory that comes with the figure is this actual bomb canister right here. Then he also has a batarang. Actually, he has two batarangs. He has a open batarang. Then he also has like a folded batarang too as well, which is kind of cool. So you can have Batman with like a folded one, then like an open one, you know. Now what I'm going to do is compare him with another McFarlane Toys Batman Arkham Asylum figure. And this is the actual Joker right here. Now I do think this is a solid and cool like Joker figure to have, you know. And they do go together, you know. I do think the Joker figure is like awesome. It's a solid figure. It looks like he has trouble standing, you know, but it's like a pretty solid figure, you know, especially if you have him like on the stand, you know. And these two go good together, you know. Okay, that's the DC Multiverse, well, McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Arkham Asylum figure. It's a solid figure. I think it's pretty cool. It's probably the best looking Batman figure that I think I have, you know, so far with the McFarlane Toys like line, you know. And again, this is based on the actual video game Batman Arkham Asylum, which I have in this 2-pack set right here, which had Batman Arkham Asylum and Batman Arkham City. Awesome games, you know. So I definitely recommend it for fans, you know, if you're a fan, as you know, of the Batman Arkham Asylum video game. I guess this is a solid figure to have, you know. I think it looks pretty good, you know, it's decent, you know. But anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.